Hello everyone, join me today as I make this custom bracelet for my customer in Atlanta. Thanks Melissa, let's get into it. So here you see me bringing out all my tools that I'll be using today. It's important to be organized to avoid running around doing your project. This is the 0.8 wire I'll be using today for this project. You can find it in your craft stores. This is the cutter, the plier for cutting wires, and then this is the long nose and the round nose pliers that I will also be using today. You can also find them at the craft stores. And these are the things for holding the wires from falling off. I think they are called wire guards or something. You can find them at the craft stores. So here I will be introducing the beads I'll be using today. This is a tube bead. It's a glass tube beads. I've got them in different colors, you can see. Got them in gray and brown, gold. I got them in so many colors. I love them so much, and my customer really wanted this one because she bought something I made with something like this and she really loved it. So here is the measurement wire stuff, and this is the bills for the charms, for hanging the charms, and these are just other accessories, spacers for your beads. There are different types, different shapes, different colors. You can see them at the craft stores or online. I buy some of my stuff on Amazon. So here I get into it. I'm going to cut out the wire I'll be needing. I usually would do 12 inches. But yeah, I know some people might be like, that might be too much and I might be wasting some at the end. But it's better to have, excess than having short wires that you'd have to start all over again. So I used the wire cutter to cut off. I did this one at 14 inches. It's okay, it's just wire. When you're doing projects like this that involves your creativity, you just have to let it flow and just do whatever you feel is right and just allow yourself make mistakes. As you can see, I have put the wire guard thing, which is very useful to avoid your beads from falling off. And so I start with the gray tube bead. I was just playing around at this point, trying to see what works, because my customer asked me to just, do whatever I feel is going to be nice, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just allowing it flow. So I'm putting in a spacer bead in between, and I mix up, try to switch it up by adding different colors, but I think I still went on with the gray. It's all about creativity, guys. If you are too afraid to make mistakes, your creative juices won't flow, and that is what you need at this point. So I just keep laying them one after the other, one bead, one spacer. You can do it in any manner you like. You could put two spacers, you could put two beads, doesn't matter. And I just go on and on. Here I'm going to give a shout out to all those who have been faithful to Green Heart Stores in the year 2023. Thank you so much for your patronage. I can't call everybody's names, but the little I can remember, thank you Melissa once again, thank you Andrea, thank you John, thank you Steven, thanks to all my followers both online and offline. I'm trying to be online at this point. I've been doing my business a lot offline, but right now I feel like it's time to bring it online and see what happens. So this is the gold tube bead, and I'm stringing it right now. These tube beads are fun to work with. The shape is really unique and I really love it. So at this point, I put everything down and I'm just going to keep stringing it in. guess I picked it up again. I put in my spacer all over. You can see at different places. I already put in the bail that I'll be using for adding the charms at the end. You can see that in there. And I have to stretch. Don't forget, guys, if you do not stretch your wires, they would be loose after a few wears, and you don't want that for your customers. So once again, I put the wire guards to make sure it doesn't break off or snap loose. And I test it on my wrist, try to see how it fits, if it's beautiful. And I think it's nice. Once again, you see me here stretching. You just gotta stretch, guys, before you tie. So this is the thing I'm going to use to glue it. It's a glue. It's a fast glue used for jewelries. You can find it in your craft store, online, anywhere. Just any glue that works fast, should work. At this point, you see me doing just the normal knots, and I just tie it like 2 or 3 times. I have to make this place quite fast to avoid wasting so much time. You already know what I'm doing. If you would like a more detailed video, you can let me know in the comment, and I'll definitely do that. I'm trying not to make it too long. So at this point, after tying, you put in a drop or 2 of your glue into or over the knot that you've tied, and you just allow it to do its thing. That's what I've done here, and I liked this, and I'm like, okay, let's move on to the next one. This video at this point is also going to be sped up because you already know what I'm doing. I'm cutting out the wires that I need. This time I'm doing it a little bit shorter. I'm doing it at 12 inches. It's okay because the wires are still going to stretch out, so that's fine. And I put the wire guard thing straight into business. I'm stretching it out. It's important to stretch it out, like I said before. And then I'm trying a different color at this point. I go in with the gold first, the gold tube beads. I'm just allowing my creativity flow at this point. Nothing to be, strict about. It's fun when you allow it flow. So I changed my mind and I tried the brown bead instead. Then I'm putting in the spacer beads, 1 spacer bead in silver and another brown. It's just fun, being a small business owner in California. It's not been easy, but especially balancing work, life, and business. And as a mother, you all understand taking care of toddlers and putting the family together and all that. It's not been easy, but it's worth it because it's your business at the end of the day. And I am so grateful to loyal customers and returning customers who always give me feedback and all that and come back for more. It makes me happy. At this point, you can see me counting the tubes on the first bead because you always try to make sure that your beads are alike. If they're going to be paired up, they should be alike. So I was counting the beads at this point to make sure that I don't make one bigger than the other or smaller than the other. It should be alike to an extent. So here you see me, I keep stringing the beads. Here we go. Please let me know in the comment section if you have used tube beads before. Do you think it's nice? What do you think about tube beads? These are the glass tube beads. They were quite expensive, but they are worth the price, and it's prettier in person. I promise. If you see it in person, it's so pretty. Okay, so at this point, I think I'm almost done. And once again, you have to put your guard on, making sure the guard is important. At some point in this video, in the making of this project, the bracelet fell off my hand, and it was everywhere. I think I cut that part off. It was so funny, but that's how it goes. Realistically, we make mistakes, and it's okay. So putting the guard back on that side of the bead. Spacers are very important in bead making because you need it a lot. They are different colors, shapes, and styles, and they are just a beautiful assortment that you can add to your projects. So right here you can see me putting the guard here again, trying to make sure it doesn't drop on me this time. I think it looks good. I was taking a good look at it at this point, and when I feel okay, it works, okay, so I go ahead and I stretch once again. Have you guys noticed something with the bill? Yeah, I feel it should be the other way. Now, when it comes to creativity, you can put it any way you like, but for this project, I felt that the bill should be the other way around. And so I cut the first one, the first bracelet. It's okay. It's all part of creativity. And I'm going to make another one the way I feel it should be. I want it to be a different way. So it's all right, guys. This is a realistic video. I'm not trying to paint no pretty picture. This is how we work as a small business owner. You make mistakes, you start all over again. It's all fun and good. So this time around, you can see me putting the bill the way I like it to be. And back to putting the spacers and the tubes just the way I wanted them to be. Because you should always make your beads in a way that you yourself as the business owner will be able to wear it. If it's not pretty to you, it might not be pretty for your customers, and my customer really trusts my judgment because she says, just do whatever you feel it's nice. Just give me something beautiful using tube beads, and that's what I'm doing. And I know that her favorite color is brown and gold and gray, so which is why I really needed that. So here I am trying to start up the other bracelet, the one I cut open. I'm going to start all over again. It's all good. I'm stretching out the wires, and I'm starting with a spacer because I already know how it goes at this point. And I'm going in with the brown tube bead. Hey guys, so you can check out my store on TikTok. I've got a TikTok store, TikTok shop, I guess it's called, at Green Heart Stores. And I'm going to link all my other channels and profiles on the description or in the comments. You can also check out other videos because I made 2 different bracelets for this customer of mine. Custom bracelets. She wanted something else in purple, and it was really beautiful. I'm going to try to link that video here somehow or put it in the comment section. Please check it out, guys, and help me grow my channel. I'm trying to come online. I've been doing my business for a while, offline and all that, but yeah, let me show you guys what I've been doing. So please like, subscribe, share the videos, save the videos. If you need something more detailed and all that, please ask me in the comments and I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to do it. If you have questions, please let me know. So I'm going on making the other bracelets. So this bracelets, the idea is that it's supposed to be a pair of 2 for one style. So for this tube bead style, it's going to be 2 bracelets. That's a pair. And for the other one she requested with the shade of purple, it's going to be 2 as well. So I'm guarding my wires and stretching out at this point again. very important to stretch. This wire guards, I'm not sure what they are called, but they are a lifesaver, because I told you I dropped the bead at some point and I had to start all over again. So without those things, oh my God. Okay, so at this point I'm still stretching out the beads, the wires again. It's also possible that I could use those tools, the bead stringing needles, but for 2 beads it might not really work, so that's why I didn't bother. So you can see me doing this here again. I put my bill, the bill for the charms. The bill for my charms were pre-selected. They are very pretty in silver, but there are different shades and styles, colors. You can find at your craft stores, on Amazon, or any other place you shop for your jewelry accessories. So here you can see me tying it up, making the knot. It's just a simple knot, but I go around and I tie it like 2 or 3 times. 3 is usually perfect, and you make sure it's tied and it's tight and all that, and then you put in a drop or 2 of your glue, just like before. I'm trying to hold the bead in a way you guys can be able to see what I'm doing. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was off. I was off the screen at this point. So I just had to allow it air out. I think it's better this way. When you put your glue, you allow it air out a little so it doesn't stick your spacer beads or the beads together. So here it is, it's done. It is so pretty, guys. If you see this face to face, like one-on-one, it's so beautiful. At the point of uploading this video, my customer already got the beads and she's so happy, and I'm happy when my customers are happy. So here we go. I'm tying up the other bracelet, tying it up, just a simple knot like before. I was thinking I was going to make this like a story time, but maybe the next video, because this is like a tutorial. So I would like what's going on right now. I'm explaining everything I'm doing, because I know there are those who are still trying to learn how to make this. So I do the simple knot 2 or 3 times. You always check, make sure it's tight, make sure it's not bulky. Then, as before, we put a dab or 2 of glue, just like that. Yeah, I'm glad I could get this up close so you guys can see. Always cover your glue so it doesn't dry out, and then you leave it out for a little bit, let it air out. At this point I was blowing like air onto it. You guys can't hear that part. Okay, so it's good right now, because it's not nice if the glue sticks your spacer beads or the beads together, because it does that sometimes if you don't allow it dry before you allow the spacers get together. So here you can see it's almost finished. Now here are my charms, my bling blings. My customer wanted something blingy and nice. We already talked, and I know exactly what she wants, and I'm trying to find in my bag of charms if there's anything she might really like, so I'm just testing. It's all about your creativity, guys. You allow it flow, try, and then you pick whichever one is best. I really went for this too. I think she would like those two. She told me she wanted something written Queen, and that's fine. And these are the split rings I'm going to use to connect my charms onto the bracelet. I've got different sizes of split rings in this box. I think I got this on Amazon. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely sure you could see it on in Michael's, the craft store called Michael's. Yeah, I'm sure you can find it there. Out here in California, we see a lot of stuff there at Michael's. Very Michael's is a very good store for everyone who is into any sort of crafts. So I've picked out the size of split rings that I need. Always test the sizing. It should not be too big, it should not be too small, not be too bulky. It should just be the perfect sizing. I think I'll make another video explaining how I make my selection of beads and spacers and all that. This is just showing you the split ring up close. And here you see me putting the split rings onto the charms. This is not the right tool, guys. I have a tool for putting the split rings to the charms, but I couldn't find it at this point. So I'm just going to use whatever I have, and it works, you know. It still works at the end of the day. I just had to fast speed this up for you guys. You can see me now putting the charms to the bracelets. Yep. I was so happy about how this turned out, and I was so happy that my customer really enjoyed it. Melissa, thank you once again. Thank you. Yeah, you can see that one is done. And to the next bracelet, split ring is already on the charm. I just need to open up the split ring and put it and attach it to the bail on the bracelet. That's why I use the bail for the bracelet. This is me just using whatever tool I have to make it work. In the next video, I promise I would find the right tool to use for this. I definitely did find it. Please, guys, don't forget to check out the next video. I'm going to try to link it. It was for the same customer, and I tell you, that bracelet was popping. That bracelet was so beautiful. I've never been a fan of purple, but I really love what happened with that one. So here you can see the bracelets are done. I was so proud of myself. Green Heart Stores, you know, we got you, you know. So here you can see me cutting off the excess wires. Yep. I love those tube bits, guys. What do you guys think? I love those tube bits. It's just so nice. You can see me cutting off the wires. Yep, you can see we're done. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking out with me at this point. Please subscribe, like my channel, help me get my first 100 subscribers. This is a new channel. I'm just trying to come online. I don't have fans or followers yet. Check me out on TikTok, Green Heart Store. Check me out on Facebook, Green Heart Stores. I'm going to put the link for all the different channels I have. Please subscribe and share, save and like the videos. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you really like it. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for sticking it out and watching this tutorial. I'm going to be making so many more tutorials. At least every week I'm going to be dropping a video. Please watch out for that. So yeah, I'm going to show you the final part where I pack up my bracelets in a pretty gold bag, selected because it matches the bracelet. Yeah, I'm just going to tie it up and then I'm going to bag it up straight to the mails.